Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Delia coming to you with Delia's Car Chronicles. Happy Wednesday. Today is May 28th, and it is once again Humpday. Okay, for all you humpers out there, get on up off that hump and get ready to start your day if you haven't started it already. Okay, I am up and I am out and I am about awesome. Okay, so today it's not so busy. I have 3 clients this morning, and then I have one this afternoon. Not sure if I'm going to have to cancel that one, but I think I'll be all right. Okay, so I am excited. I don't have to worry about stressing no more. Dealing with my daughter. She finally got her license, so she legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, too legit to quit. Hey. So yes, I am definitely happy. I am proud because I was sitting there and it's like it was just, oh my God. Like, come on now, what is going on? So she finally did it, okay? Now I had to worry about my car getting towed when she out there driving my vehicle, okay? So now she can focus on her getting her life together, getting her whatever it is that she planned on doing in her life, get it together, okay? So, got on the subject yesterday about, leaving California. It's been on my mind for a very long time, quite some time to leave California. I always wanted to. Since my mom and dad passed away, I always said that, there is no reason for me to be here. It's really not, because the only thing that kept me here is my children. My daughter, my youngest daughter, she was in North Carolina, and that's where I originally wanted to move to, was North Carolina. And so now that she's back here, it's like, okay, California is just, it's just getting ridiculous, just getting ridiculous to live here. And I don't want to move to Vegas. I cannot deal with that. My previous doctor was telling me that, Arizona and Vegas were the better spots for me to move, since I have asthma. Every time I went to Arizona, every time I went to Vegas, I am miserable. Okay? It's no break in the temperature. It's hot or it's cold. It's nothing in between. I've never been to Vegas where it was just a relaxing time, unless it was freaking raining and then it was storming. Okay? Just like it's floods and stuff out here, it does the same thing in Vegas, all right? So I'm not really sure. We going to put our heads together and do some brainstorming and get up out of California, because the baby, she too. And before she get good in the school district, you got to know if that's where you want to put her or for her to be. By her being young, she can go to like little daycare because she'll be starting school pretty soon. And she go 3 days out of the week, 3 hours a day. So that's cool. But for her to be in like kindergarten or whatever like that, yeah, we need to really put our heads together and decide on whether or not we're going to stay here in California, move somewhere different, or move out of state. And my preference is moving out of state. I'm ready to move out of state. I'm ready to get the hell up out of here and start a new life. Start a new life with new people. Maybe get me a countryman. I heard them countrymen treat you right, okay? Rub your feet, don't mind you being on your cycle, all that, okay? I need me a grown-ass man, okay? I don't need a little kid. I need a grown-ass man, okay? That don't mind getting calluses on them hands, honey. Don't mind it, not one bit at all right? That's what I'm talking about, okay? Because, honey, messing around with these little so-called ass men, this just ain't cracking. It just ain't cracking, okay? Because I know I'm a good-ass woman. Shit, I know I am. I ain't tripping off of that. You need to get somebody that, that's respect you as being a woman and respect you, doing the things that you do because you want to, not because you have to, because I ain't got to do a motherfucker thing for no motherfucker body, okay? If not no man, I do what I do because I choose to, okay? Definitely because I choose, not because he say so. Who you talking to? I do what I want to do. Say what I want to say. Go where I want to go. I refuse to let a man control me like that. That's some dog crap right there. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so that is what's on the thought plan, okay? That is definitely what's on the thought plan. So got to come up with a decision. Got to come up with a decision because it's more for dealing with divine and what kind of school program that you want to put her in. California got a good program, but California just ain't it no more. California is just not it. And my parents been gone for quite some time because I've always said once my parents passed away that it was nothing left here, take my kids, but my last one was, still here going to school and just decided to let her finish, and then shit just started going, shit just went to the left. Just went to the left. Okay, so it is what it is. I have no regrets. I miss working, like I was. I don't work as hard as I used to, driving them buses and stuff, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing what I was doing. I enjoyed, going where I was going, seeing different things, field trips, seeing different parts of, of the areas and learning new ways to get there. And I was just tripping, like, damn, I didn't know you could get here this way. And, just being like a walking map. That's what it was, being like a walking map. Yep. So, I miss that. I miss the money. I ain't even gonna lie, I miss the money. Now it's like, it's cool. It's cool. Money coming in, but it's slow. I ain't tripping. You know? I ain't even tripping. So, it's a gloomy day, y'all. It's always start off gloomy, but then as they go by, it start getting hotter. You know, the temperature starts to rise. Whew. Yeah, so I don't know. I want to know what type of heat we gonna have for the summer. That's what I want to know. What type of heat are we gonna have for the summer? Because for the past 2 days, it's been hot. More than a few days. It's been warm. You know, the one thing that I cannot stand when I'm out here driving is that these people be so much into La La Land that they have the faintest clue of where they want to go. Like, you knew you wanted to be over on the right side of the highway or the right side of the street 20 minutes ago. But you get all the way up here in this traffic and the light is red and you decide you want to block traffic, come out your lane, go into somebody else's lane, thinking that somebody else in the far lane gonna let your dumb ass over. No, they not. People is hateful and mean when it comes to traffic, okay? They ain't got no time for you. They ain't got no time for you, honey, because they sure not gonna let you over. They sure not gonna let you over. So what you gotta do, you got to go down. You got to go down far enough, make a U-turn where it's possible, and go back to where you just came from when you should have been out of La La Land, paying attention to where your ass was, and then get over in the lane where you wanted to be at. Dummies. People are so ignorant. I swear people are so ignorant. Yeah, but I wasn't even going to stop and get my coffee today, but it's free. One thing good about having that McDonald's app, you can get some bonuses and stuff like that. So now I get free coffee all this month. It expires May 31st. So May 31st will be the last day that I can get my free coffee. So I'm going to utilize it, okay? I can get any size coffee I want. I can get regular coffee. I could get the caramel, you know, like the iced coffees and stuff like that. I could get those and everything. So I'd be like, okay, this is a short day. So, because, you know, like a lot of places, you know, that I be going, I don't like to go in there and use the bathrooms because the bathrooms be nasty. It just be horrible. But on my little short days and stuff, you know, I could, you know, deal, you know, just take a sip and, you know, keep it pushing just to quench my thirst. Just to quench my thirst. Anywho. So, y'all, definitely keep your heads up. We in the middle of the week. Almost time for the weekend to hit us again. These weeks be coming and going so fast. That's why you need to you got to get your life together. Get your feet planted on whatever solid ground that you're trying to get to. Because, honey, these days, these weeks, these years, they are flying past. And that is no joke. You blink an eye, a week done already passed by. You blink 2 eyes, a month done passed by. You go to sleep and wake up, years done passed you up, and you wonder where the time went. It's crazy. It is crazy. Okay? So, I am, pulling up in here to McDonald's. You now with your little long booty. He over here walking like he cool and stuff, and he got a long butt. Fool, you in the wrong spot to be parking. But anyway, get yourselves together, okay? Get yourselves together, because time is passing by fastly, okay? Fast. When I say fast, fast. All right? So, I have made it to McDonald's to get my free coffee. So, y'all take it easy. Enjoy your day. Don't be petty. But if you be petty, be better than Betty. All right, so I'm going to leave you guys with love on yourselves. Love on yourselves, okay? Love you. Love you, love you, love on you, okay? And don't worry about what nobody say. Do yourself, do you, okay? So, y'all take it easy for today. Hump Day Wednesday. Don't hump too hard, okay? Deuces.